The Middle East conflict is spreading fast, and the battlefield is getting bigger. Well, new claims from Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps suggest that the war between Iran and the US is no longer limited to few isolated strikes. Instead, the confrontation is now stretching across the Gulf, from the United Arab Emirates to Kuwait and Bahrain. And ladies and gentlemen, the claim is coming from Tehran that are dramatic. Welcome to TimesXP. I'm Retaliation, and ladies and gentlemen, according to Iranian state-linked reports, the IRGC says that it has destroyed a key American missile defense radar system. Well, the target was reportedly a terminal high-altitude area defense radar installation located in Al Ruwais, and that too in the UAE. This whole system is one of the most advanced missile defense technologies operated by the US. It is designed to detect and intercept ballistic missiles before they even reach their targets. Basically, in simple words, it is meant to protect entire regions from missile attacks. But Iran now claims that its missiles, it managed to disable that radar installation. Now, if that is true, it would be a major strategic blow because the radar plays a very important role in detecting the incoming threats across the Gulf region. But that was not the only claim here. The IRGC also announced that Iranian forces struck a US naval refueling vessel operating in the Indian Ocean. According to the statement, the ship was hit and rendered non-operational after the whole strike. Iranian commanders went even further. They said that the missile units are now actively tracking American naval fleet moving across the regional water, and that particular statement alone, it has raised serious alarm among the military observers because it suggests that Iran is not just retaliating, it may be preparing for further naval confrontation. In the meantime, other Gulf nations are already feeling the impact of the escalation here. Authorities in Kuwait reported that their air defense systems intercepted several hostile aerial objects entering their airspace. The interception prevented direct damage though, but the alerts, it forced the security forces into emergency mode. Then comes Bahrain. In Bahrain, the situation turned deadly. Officials confirmed that falling missile debris killed at least one person and caused panic in residential areas. Emergency teams rushed to clear the impacted zone while residents were warned to remain indoors. Now the ripple effects of this conflict are spreading rapidly across the Gulf, ladies and gentlemen. Air defenses are on constant alert. Military bases are tightening security, and regional governments are scrambling to prevent the war from expanding further. Well, Tehran says that these strikes are revenge. That's right, Iranian officials have framed the attacks as retaliation for the killing of Ali Khamenei, whose reported death has dramatically intensified tensions across the Middle East. Well, for Iran's leadership and military forces, the message is kind of clear here. They believe that they are responding to an act of aggression. Yes, that's how they are justifying it. But for the rest of the region, the fear is something much bigger because what began as strikes between Iran, Israel, and the US is now pulling in the Gulf nations, strategic military defenses, and vital shipping routes.